Okay, this is getting
If a
worse and
cow
worse.
eats coffee beans, can it make the cappuccino? You see, a cappuccino consists of coffee, milk, foam, and a small sprinkle of cacao powder, and this gives it a nice look. But if you want a next-level cappuccino, you need to let the cow take her time. After that, it will be ready to drink, but never use a strong cup. If a cow eats coffee beans, he connected a flash drive into his skull, trying to increase his memory capacity. You see, he was a space scientist obsessed with what was hidden inside Area 51. So one night, he snuck into the area, disabling the alarm and disarming the guards, stealing the classified data from the servers, and decided to upload it straight into his own brain. But as he plugged the flash drive inside, he was shocked. He connected a...
Soldiers used to tape fake explosives to chickens during World War II. You see, chickens were trained to attack and scare enemy soldiers, making them easy targets for the snipers. But this practice did not last long because enemies realized that the explosives were actually fake and simply started to ignore them. But this was part of the US plan. So they started using real explosives instead and...
Oh my God, Speed, that's not fraud!
Soldiers...
If your neighbor is making too much annoying noise from his yard, how do you get rid of it? You see, this is a very common problem, but there is an optimal solution. To get rid of his loud noise, all you have to do is to put a frag grenade with a small wire hiding in the grass. And once he finds the gift, it will explode, turning him into your mailbox. If your neighbor...
He bought a new Zlipper Pharaoh trying to hack his Glaze station and get free games. Then he used the local network to connect through an external Wi-Fi module. But the moment he connected to a new device, an Airbus A3... He bought a new Zlipper Pharaoh trying to hack... Always shoot diagonally and search for ships in a checkerboard pattern. This can almost guarantee a win in Battleship. But if your opponent starts copying the same tactic after your opening moves, change the pattern and target the corners, where ships are often hiding. However, if the game still doesn't go your way, use a Dutch harpoon cannon. Always shoot.
He bites his teammate's butt during the jump. Because in double ski jumping, speed is a key factor. And modern athletes have developed this technique to improve aerodynamics in mid-air, incredibly reducing the superfine in contact with the wind. Then the jump continues with pirouettes and somersaults. 天哪，难以置信的事情正在发生！我的眼睛到底看到？He pushes himself forward, sliding on the ice and throwing the stone at high speed. Meanwhile, the second player makes a continuous movement with the broom to increase speed or change direction. When the stone hits the opponent's stones, they are knocked out of the circle. To win, you must have more rocks closer to the center. Meanwhile, in the women's competition, what the? He pushes himself. If you swallow gum, most people think it's dangerous because it could stick inside your stomach and make your belly grow huge with big quantities. But that's not actually the case. You see, when you digest it and it goes into the intestine, and by farting, the gum will transform into a tiny balloon floating out of your body. And this balloon can grow so big. Why do you always lose at arm wrestling? You see, most people just push sideways with their arm, but that puts all the strain on your elbow and makes it easy to get beat. Instead, pull your opponent's hand towards your own shoulder to close the gap, and use your entire body weight to lean sideways for leverage. Finally, he will be out of energy, so you quickly let go of his hand and he will punch himself in the face. While he's stunned, tape him to the roundabout and make it spin. Why do you always lose at arm wrestling? You see, most people just push